Hello and welcome to Cookie's Fishing Capers, and today's video is going to be a small part in the kitchen, and the second part of the same video will be me using those chickpeas again on the river a bit later on. So I just want to thank Alan Measures for this, because Alan messaged me to say that maybe it'd be a good idea to try them in the microwave or use a hairdryer to dry them off. Well, I haven't used the theory with the hairdryer for obvious reasons. I'm just having a joke there, by the way, Alan. But I don't know whether Mrs. keeps her hairdryer. But I thought I would try doing them in the microwave. And, well, if this works, it's going to save us a hell of a lot of time. And also, it means that, well, it's going to be something that's going to turn out pretty good for us, isn't it? So, let's see how we get on. Okay, so you can see I'm still just dabbing down as best I can the chickpeas. I've thought I'd put them on the plate for obvious reasons with the microwave. Now what I'm going to do with these, much like I did before, I'm going to put them into small plastic bags and shake them up with the flavouring. I'm going to start with curry powder, and then we're going to put them in the micro for a few minutes, and yeah, I'll come back to you very shortly. Okay, Alan Measures, I'm very impressed actually. Two reasons. Firstly, I've put them in for 2.5 minutes. I did a minute and then 30 seconds. I split it into 3 different times, so 2.5 minutes all in. And I have to say, I'm just going to test this. I'm not putting a rig on it, but I'm just going to test. Yeah, I'm impressed with that, Alan. I've got to say, that's dried and there's no residue or dampness on there. Now, just a point, what I'm going to tell you is, well, I'm going to put these back into the bag in a moment, but what I'm going to do is make sure they do cool off, because if you put them into a bag or even into a plastic tub, they're going to steam up, and what it's going to do, it's going to cause condensation, and that dampness will get back in the chickpeas. So I recommend strongly just let them cool off. I'm going to let these cool off for a minute. In fact, I'm going to work on my chili chickpeas, and then I'm looking forward to testing them out. So yeah, well done, Alan. Okay, yeah, so just looking at these ones I've put in red dye and chili, yeah, probably overdone it by 20 seconds. I put 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I put these a little bit extra because I thought with the red dye they'd be damp, but actually there's about 2 or 3 of them that are, in my opinion, overdone. Yeah, you can see, look, it's just smashing through that. So yeah, if I was you, stick to 2 minutes 30 seconds. See, that's perfect. Yeah, perfect. So the vast majority are good there, don't get me wrong, but do stick to 1 minute interval, 1 minute interval and half a minute interval. Give them a chance to rest. I did an extra 20 seconds and I didn't need to. Hello and welcome to Cookie's Fishing Capers, and I'm on the Apley estate of the BAA stretch, which is just north of Bridge North. I'm actually on the top car park. There's 2 car parks, the Apley estate stretch. I'm on the top one on the corner off the A442, and well, I haven't fished this stretch before, and I've got to be honest with you, trying to cram as much as I can in a few hours, because it's probably about 3:30 in the afternoon. As you know, it goes dark about 7, and I really wanted to try these chickpeas. I've got this one on the curry powder at the minute. Rod's been in probably about an hour. The peg I'm fishing is actually the very first peg you come to walking down from that top car park. It's where there's a little stream or river that runs straight into the River Severn. Opposite me is a golf course, Bridge North golf course. I think somebody up there needs to take some lessons though, because he's hit a shot and it's gone right over in the river there. So I'm a little bit nervous now. But yeah, joking apart, fingers crossed, let's see how we get on. Okay, so good news, second cast in and the curry flavoured chickpeas have done it, and it's not a bad barbel at all. I might even get the scales on this one because he's quite nice. Just bear with me a moment. Just got him on the mat. I've had to do it from this angle, but well, there we go. Say hello to the camera. Okay, so I've switched to the Chilli. Oops, just be 1 minute because I've got something quite special here, and it's actually a chub. And I don't mind saying it, it's not the biggest chub. I don't need to weigh him, but he ain't bad either, to be honest. There we go. Say hello to the camera, big mouth. But yeah, I'd go £3, yeah, there or thereabouts. Okay, so this was a little bit disappointing to see. So I'll get to the peg on the BAA stretch, and there we go. Now we've got that. Plastic and a tin. Now I don't know why us anglers do this every now and again. I know most of us are good, but come on. You know what I mean? It's not difficult. Take it home with you. So I just had a chub, probably about £2. I was about to show it to the camera. And the light fell in. So what are those? So we've had 2 chub and a barbel. I'm actually feeling quite excited by this actually, because I've just had a right wallop then. I think I've got a shoal chub in front of me because they are proper chub bites. You know, you know what I mean? They're not like barbel where it's a hit and the whole thing goes. They're smashing it. Okay, so we've got a barbel. You have to bear with me because this one is a tad energetic. I'll just get him off the mat. Yep. So there we go. Yep. Say hello to the camera. And I'll say £3 to £4. It probably looks a lot bigger because I've got him quite close to the camera here. But yeah, you're excitable. Let's get you back in. Okay, so well, the weather seems to be on the turn a little bit, and it is getting darker. I can't grumble. 2 barbel, 2 chub. I do feel that rod's going to go again. Fingers crossed it does. If it does start hammering down a rain though, I might finish off the video with me just in the car before I go home. Yeah, because I think it's about to rain and it looks a bit imminent. It did say on the weather forecast it was going to come after between 7 and 8, and I think it's going to rain for a few hours, which, let's be honest, we need the rain. So I'm not grumbling about that, but I don't want to get drenched either. Hello, yeah, so as you can see, I ended up coming straight home. I thought I'd film the last part to that here in my house, where it's nice and dry and warm, because the heavens really did open up, I'm afraid, and it was a race to get everything into the car. Luckily my camera, everything was fine, but it wasn't the best. So I thought I'd finish off in my home, and the chickpeas are doing me very proud. So it was actually, if I remember rightly, 2 fish on the curry powdered chickpeas and 2 fish on the chilli powder chickpeas. I will be doing another video the next couple of days. I'm not sure whether I'm going to go on the river or it'll be on a lake somewhere. But yeah, thanks for joining me. If you like what you've seen, smash up the like button, and if you want to see more, smash up the subscribe. Thanks for watching.